This week, our gang is making over the backyard of Mike and Lee Herndon. With the help of some of our friends from PAVESTONE and Quikrete, we've gotten a great start on an outdoor fireplace and paver patio. The concrete foundation for the 10,000-pound fireplace is dry now, and even though it's late in the day, we're starting it because the weatherman is calling for a lot of rain tomorrow. This fireplace kit calls for the pavers to be stacked one on top of the other with a bead of polyurethane adhesive in between each layer. But fitting them together seems to be a little more like child's play.
It's like Legos. Everything all is based on that one modular.
Yeah.
Where it all, no matter how you turn them, they all fit.
They all fit.
Same idea here. It's all based on a 3.5-inch modular. And the reason we do 3.5-inch is it modulates with your dimensional lumber. So you can also, that right there is the size of a 2x4.
2x4, right.
That's the size of 4x4. So you can incorporate posts and things like that if you want to make benches and whatnot.
All right.
So yeah, all works like that. Pretty much everything, no matter how you turn it, it's all going to fit together.
The process really is pretty simple, but these guys were able to show us a few tricks that might not be apparent to the casual observer.
See on this block, it's got these little marks on them. Those are called swipe marks, and that's when the block is actually demolded from the factory.
Right.
What we want to pay attention to is when we're doing this course like we're doing here, we want to lay these blocks vertically like this, but we want that swipe mark to be horizontal to the ground. The reason for that gives us our most consistent height in the block.
Oh, okay.
So as we go up multiple courses high, it prevents us from getting off from blocks being just a little bit out of dimension.
That interlocking of courses, along with the adhesive, makes this fireplace incredibly strong, and it goes up quickly. The firebox and the flue are metal inserts that come with the kit, so it all fits together perfectly. Boy, I tell you, I can't believe we're still out here. It's been like 10.5 hours since we started this morning. We're pushing hard because we expect a lot of rain tomorrow. Hopefully not. We already have our tent set up so that we can do the planter on that end in case it rains, but we still have a lot of work to go. And hey, we even have Mike and Sally helping us out here and stocking up. We're trying to go ahead and finish everything to do with the fireplace today. Looks like we're going to be working till dark. Unfortunately, as predicted, day 2 starts with a lot of rain. So Alan and Tim are working under the Herndon's carport to build the bench and arbor. But the question is, what can we get done on the remaining paver planter?
This seems pretty good. I thought this would be real mushy right in here.
No, it looks like the tent here has kind of done its job.
So y'all willing to work in this conditions?
We're here, we might as well get it done.
All right, man, that's great. All right, well, we'll try to keep dry and let us know what we can do and bring in materials and that kind of thing. We'll do the best we can.
That'll work.
Cool.
Thanks.
So once we mark off the edges and dig out several inches of soil, the base goes in. This time, we're spreading out the dry Quikrete fast setting mix. But since it won't stay dry long, the guys are trialing it out level and placing the paver blocks as they go.
Man, you guys are animals.
We're going at it.
Man, oh man. I was checking the weather. They said it might be a little better in about an hour.
Well, hopefully at that point we're doing pretty
About
good.
the time you're
An hour,
done.
maybe we'll be getting close to being in the dry.
Yeah, great day.
The weather never really breaks, but our friends from PAVESTONE don't either, and soon the planter is done and ready for soil and plants. But that'll have to wait for another day. So when the weather breaks a few days later, it's up to us and the homeowners to fill the planters and finish up the rest of the work. Mike and Lee and I get the landscaping going. With the arbor complete, we can use the last of the fast-setting concrete to secure it in place and finally move the bench into position beneath it. And it's none too soon because these 3 days of work have really taken a toll on us. While we take a break, here's an answer to one of your questions.